About that, guys. I was trying to post a video, but I'm banned from everything on TikTok. I don't even know what I did. I don't think I did anything. What I do? All right. I think we're good to go. Are we live here? Yep, we're live here. All right. Good morning, everybody. All right. Charlie. No, I was trying to figure out what I've done so bad that I had to get banned from TikTok. Alrighty, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with our news. I think everybody's piling in here at the moment. Let me go ahead and tag everybody one more time. All right. Alrighty, everybody. Ooh, my mic was off. All right. So this morning, so far, futures for Wall Street major indexes rose, with investors placing their hopes on corporate earnings. We've talked about this for months now. European shares were back up on the back of commodity stocks, while a plunge in German consumer morale capped gains. Japan's Nikkei closed at 2-week lows, while Japan's stocks rebounded on pro-growth optimism. The euro slipped against the dollar on rising concerns around energy safety, growth slowdown in China and Europe. Gold prices dipped, and while oil prices were slightly higher after Russia's Gazprom halted gas supplies to Bulgaria, and Poland. Investors will keep a close watch on results from Ford Motors and Meta Platforms today. Microsoft's forecast double-digit revenue growth on cloud strength. Microsoft on Tuesday forecast double-digit revenue growth for the fiscal year, driven by demand on their computing services, cloud computing services. Bungie forecast 2020 earnings as Ukraine crisis pressures crop supplies. China lockdown raises risk for chip firms, automakers, and industrials. Industrial firms, including GE, chip makers such as SK Hynix, automaker Mercedes-Benz, warned that China's strict COVID-19 curbs were intensifying supply chain disruptions and raising uncertainty about business outlook. Google, on the other hand, missed on revenue as YouTube slowed by Ukraine war. Google parent Alphabet on Tuesday reported its quarterly revenue miss of the pandemic after the war in Ukraine hurt YouTube's sales, leaving investors rattled as the global economy sputters. Crypto firms seek clearer U.S. rules on their interest-bearing products. Crypto companies said that they remain unsure on U.S. regulations governing products that allow customers to earn interest on holdings instead of trading them, months after such an interest-bearing product drew a $100 million fine from federal regulator and state governments. Um, all right. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with our news. I think everybody's piling in here at the moment. I think everybody's piling in here at the moment. All right. 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 All right.
TSLA, since I am out in some of the finding laboratories.
Just to note, burrito chain Chipotle reported as well. Second quarter same store sales above analyst estimates for Tuesday. Betting demand for its burrito rice bowls will remain buoyant ahead of a few rounds of price increases. GM also beat earnings. Automaker's first quarter profits beat analyst estimates on Tuesday as the company focused on sales of more expensive models with higher margins in even with production still limited by chip shortages and supply chain disruptions. GM's net income dipped slightly to 2.9 billion in the quarter compared to analyst estimates of 2.4 billion, as higher prices were not enough to offset the increase of the cost. But Chief CEO Mary Barra delivered an upbeat message to investors. We continue to see strong pricing opportunity because there is a demand for our product. Let's see here. All right, Spotify, the automotive, and mind you, Spotify has dropped to all-time lows. Yeah, wow, absolutely horrendous drop. I don't know why I did. The spreads usually on Spotify are terrible. You can make a good amount of money on it, and because it is Friday, there might be a play here, but this one has Spotify is flirting and has dropped below all-time lows. The audio streaming platform reported quarterly revenue that beat analyst estimates on higher advertising income as more people subscribed to its premium service. Total monthly active users rose 19% to a record 422 million in the fourth quarter. The Swedish company posted a 24 increase in revenue on to 2.66 billion in billion euros in the quarter. So. All right. Alrighty. Economic calendar for today. We've got advanced goods, trade balance. Real quick, if you guys are live with me on Twitter, I'm going to move over to YouTube. So, all right, there we go. Hold on one second. Um, anyway, economic calendar for today has got us with advanced goods, trade balance, wholesale inventories advanced, retail inventories, ex auto advanced, and pending home sales index, pending sales change month over month for that's coming in at 10. And then I believe goods have already come out, inventories as well. So. All right. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. Alrighty, so besides the economic calendar for today, we're gonna scoot over here to our earnings calendar. Today and you guys have probably seen the premiums, but Facebook, it's got earnings today. The IVOI is incredibly high on Facebook. BA also had earnings already before the bell. I haven't gotten those numbers yet. PayPal, another interesting one as well, coming in after hours. Ford could actually be a lucrative. I don't know about options. Ford doesn't usually give and I don't anticipate with supply chain issues giving, it may even have earnings already priced in from its $21 high. So, QCOM, Pinterest, there will be earnings plays for me, guys. And in regards to earnings yesterday, I did take positions on Visa, which we'll see how it does. Not bad. Up to your pivot point, up to a supply zone. This is probably, if you did take the call, I'm not going to risk it. Probably just going to go ahead and take profit. And if I see a reentry, I will, because the IV will likely die down very, very quickly, considering that they are weekly contracts. So if you're considering holding, maybe reconsider. But this one, that's about as good as you can ask for as far as a move, especially from Visa, moving from the 201 to the 210, 213, excuse me, level for Visa. So the put I will probably hold and get rid of. And let me also just disclose, this is not the move that you want in order to have this type of earning strategy work. Because here's the thing: you either take a one-sided trade and flip the coin, and you can end up burned regardless, or you do take a risk-adverse straddle where you're outside of the money using relatively low premium. And you're able to get a return that way, rather than, really you're hoping for, bad news or great news, something. There's really no in between. It's really the investor reaction that you want is them to respond. And we've seen a couple of moves like that. I've missed a couple of them, but I would say that as far as Visa and Microsoft, both of these did not perform how you would want them to on earnings. So that's why we don't go all in on earnings plays, because especially with weeklies, and I'm seeing that a lot, unfortunately, across the board, is there is a lot of individuals out there. And I get it. There's I'll take a look at SPY. I get it. There's a lot of people, flashy folks who make it look really good, and then right when you jump in, it all goes to shit. So just be selective and stay within your risk. So what's my take on Google? I'll have to take a look at it. I didn't see where it moved. Looks like it's, meh. Yeah, probably going to go to the 22, 26 level, I imagine. Probably going to go back down to 2200. That's actually where I was thinking it would go. But the premiums were too much. So. All right. I'll take a look at this in a minute. So let's talk about two setups. I'm going to go over an easy one really quickly. This is AA. Now I did have this lower time frame support, and we'll leave it at that. But going back, we are at our 200-day moving average, and we have not touched our 200-day moving average since January 27th of 2021. So it's been quite some time, and we have hovered above it and really stayed in a bull market, holding on to this 50 EMA for a long time. And again, since the day that I played it around $12, it has ran all the way to almost 100. And that is an incredible return for any stock, anywhere, anytime. So going forward, we could see heavy consolidation here. But again, I want to show you guys what I'm thinking. So a lot of the times, this is where the whole ribbon indicator comes in really, really useful, because it oftentimes will narrate a potential support that's not even quite there yet. Oftentimes, by settling around a psychological number or a key number, key level, 6150 and 6165 are a key level for AA and just happens to be where this is at. So when I project a potential support there, you see that we get a naturally forming falling wedge. Now, this falling wedge is below supply and can just simply be a retest. But today, if you are holding long calls, this is where I hedge. So anywhere below this $65 mark, I am anticipating AA to drop to 6150. And it is definitely hedgeable. So you can grab either a weekly or next week's, keep it light. But this isn't really a play, but more of management because of the speculative entry that we've entered on Alcohol. Interesting. Next one is Tesla. So, of course, going back, I was paying attention to most of these incredibly dramatic drops that you get with Tesla, where, yeah, you get like $100 day. Here, that's pretty much a $100 day. And most of the time, after a large pullback like this, you will see some sort of recovery. Now, if you step back out again, 4 hour time frame, and you get rid of these goofy lines down there, you'll see that we did close underneath support or right around it. Hold on one second. So right underneath support, this is that key level and it's actually kind of insane to me that we're talking about this already, because the fact of the matter is I never thought that Tesla. That was the AA 4 hour time, or that was the hourly time frame. The whole ribbon. Oh, yeah. I'll pull up the inputs here. Anyway, so Tesla, if you guys see the level that we should have bounced, that's that 890 mark, that's that $900 mark. We did close below it. But one thing that I did notice, and it's worth noting, because oftentimes this can lead to further downside. And let me show you guys really quick. Lower time frame. So lower time frame right here, you'll see a pretty interesting little setup right now. It's almost like a wedge, right? Or excuse me, not a megaphone. So yesterday, we actually tried to take a call off of I was going to go for 880.50. It ended up not going there, and as soon as that candle formed, I went ahead and I took a call. But I will say that I probably could have done without doing that at all. I didn't lose any money on it, but the first are short on Tesla, and the ads that I did take on it, plus the swing, I probably could just go without trading today as well. But life is expensive, so. But anyway, I'm watching this. It's just really simple here. We have a likely retest of 890. And if we do break back above 897 and near that $900 mark, this could be for a retest of around 916. If we hold 916 or anywhere around there, then perhaps this is a recovery, right? And we could look for Tesla to potentially climb back up onto support. Otherwise, if we do settle around 850, which could be the target to the downside for Tesla, I would anticipate further downside after earnings season. And I really think that I don't know. I think that this particular event could be could open up some great buying opportunities later on. I'll word it that way. So. All right. Sorry, someone wanted the discount code. All right, so I'm watching Tesla today, but this thing could be milked, so we're not gonna like force any trades here. But if we see something, we're gonna take something. Yes, Snee, but those premiums, dude, are gonna be so inflated. Like you might be able to buy anything and just hold it and have it go up. I wouldn't recommend it, but I just I've already looked at the closing IV yesterday, and ooh, dude, if you're wrong on a weekly like that, sheesh, gonna be rough. All right, sorry. Oh, I already filled the gap. I should have sold my Microsoft put yesterday just in case, just because of the IV increase. So let me throw something out there. Okay, you take your earnings play early before, and and this is obviously risk in mind. A lot of the times when if you take an earnings play like that, it's kind of okay to grab double and then sell those. And I've done that before. I usually just stick to my old ways, like and just buy a set of each or five of each. But oftentimes, if it is something where it's like 60, 70%, and you're like, oh my God, then it does give you the opportunity to trim. But a lot of the times with earnings plays, the more the contracts run before the earnings call, the less likely they're going to give a return. That's just from my experience. That may not be a fact. That may not be, and it's just me seeing IV, right? And what do I usually am? I'm looking at a number of different things when I'm looking at earnings, and I'm looking at OI and IV and stuff like that. 50% without the stock moving too much, yeah. And we'll see what we get out of it. So, all right. So Apple has earnings here at the end of the week as well. I will be watching Microsoft today. More probably in favor of Apple, but I will be watching Apple kind of on the side. But I'm looking for 285 for Microsoft. But here's the thing, I am not quite sure if this is going to, if you guys see this is in a descending wedge type setup, and is overall still coming out of a double top, rounded top bottom. So this could be good for a reversal. Man, I feel like I've been away forever. Shock G, you have been away forever, my G. Where you been at, my guy? My dude's been in trading hibernation. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Thank you, gambler. Anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on Microsoft. It has earnings, which will likely drive in volume. But the first few minutes may just simply exist to burn premiums. The longer you cannot hold weekly contracts that are inflated with IV on the close yesterday, they will be red. I'm just promising you this. They will be red. Probably within a couple hours. The stock would have to go ham bony in your favor. So, but anyway, gonna be watching Microsoft above that 285 thing. Ooh, that's a disturbing looking bear flag. Um, yeah, that's about it for me. So mostly Tesla. If I haven't made that clear, I'm mostly watching Tesla today because this could be a really great bounce recovery play. 906.20, and like I said, the 915s, 920. So, oh, what's up, Calvin? What's up, my guy? Can confirm. Got it. Um, I will be. I'll be frank here. What news could bring Tesla up? So that's a good question. It's not necessarily the news, right? It's just the technical fact that it dropped $100. You know what I mean? Like you and we go off of the theory of supply and demand, or yeah, like Manny said, you have algorithms. There is definitely more downside for Tesla. I see 850 to the downside, easy peasy. And that's just, again, going off of simple supply and demand. So we go back over here, and you'll see there's a, where's it at? Where's my, there it is. So right there, notice that. A lot of wicks off of that level. That's the 861. And then right below that, where are you at? 850. So you see boing, boing, and this is a pullback recovery on earnings. So we don't really, anytime you see earnings, a lot of times you can disregard or see through that noise. But no Musk tweet, no. And I honestly think that this could have been a big push for Tesla bears. Yesterday may have been the opportunity for them to take advantage of something. So of a weird, unique catalyst. And I don't know. I know that he's using Tesla shares as collateral, but I'm not exactly sure how or what. Like I know there's other funds, so we'll find out the details and find out whether or not this is all Elon right here. But I highly doubt it. I really do. Bill Gates got a short against Tesla, so there could just be big people who took advantage of that headline, right, as a thing to say, hey, this is taken away from Tesla. You should be worried because Elon's not worried about Tesla. He's worried about it's kind of like going to court. But anyway, we're at support. So anytime we're at support, we need to clear it, break it, make a move to the downside. So I will be watching Tesla. But I want to also let you guys know that as a trader, right, not being an educator, not running the Discord, yesterday I hit my weekly goal on a Tuesday, past that. And then Monday was also good. And then Tuesday was also great. And Thursday was also really good. So I'm starting to look in the mirror here and I'm like, okay, when's the day coming? That when there might be some chop or direction that we don't want to see. So when we're around support, a lot of the times that's when you see that unfortunate chop. So if Tesla doesn't show me the opportunities that I want, and then my watch list doesn't take off and I don't see anything moving, then I will go ahead and call it a day and look forward to Thursday and Friday. Especially, and that's, I say that as a, not as a, hey, I'm going to be getting off at this time, but hey, if you are in the same boat as I am, then maybe obviously you don't have the same obligations that I do, on the Discord. So take advantage of this time. That's what I would do. And that honestly makes trading way easier. Those are the important little moments when you do really, really well to reward yourself. And not a lot of the times people want more of that feeling that we got yesterday. And we have to completely erase what happened yesterday because that doesn't happen very often. So, but it is 9 o'clock. If you guys have anything you want me to look at, I can't look at all of it, but I can look at a couple of them. I know everybody's kind of wanting to look at SPY. I think everybody's well aware. We're on support. There is one more support level from this gap down. That's 411.09. Looking at my volume profile, right, and this is going to be big. Me personally, I think this is past inverse head and shoulders potential. Like that time has passed. That is an inverse head and shoulders over there with a really clean bottom head, 2 clean shoulders. But this is an absolute mess. So today, it's really, really simple, guys. When we're at support, look what happens when you're at support. It's not always fun. Here, we get a really, really good response. Our 9-day moving average and most of our moving averages are lagging behind us. So there is a possibility of consolidation. the more bearish we are, I think the less of a enthusiastic bounce that we will see today. More than likely, you'll probably see slow, choppy movement to the upside, possibly closing stronger. So possibly, like I said, the first hour passes, we don't make a new high, come back at the end of the day, and that's maybe where we see the rest of our moves. So, but anyway, we're at support, so below support, below that 415 mark, we can start looking towards the 410, 411 area right around here. That S2 pivot on the 4 hour is at 409.35. So, I am banned from TikTok. Yeah. I got banned on TikTok.
Morning.
Oh, damn. Your mic was too high. It was not your fault. It's my fault. It's not you. It's me. Um, Real quick, I'm going to do one more and let Manny get to it. Chewy broke support in the last couple of days. It broke below 36.25, which was a major key support for this one. I would probably say that you've got... Oh, yeah. You're probably going to see the $25 range. Yeah, I would say $25 actually, looking at this setup right now. Yeah, I would say $25 is a good bounce level for Chewy. But you are at the top of demand zone. So, all right. So you guys got my watch list. I'm gonna go type those things out. Make sure you don't call anybody dumb, idiot, or troll. I did talk about my. I don't know. I made a lot of hints about shorting China. I was kind of like, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I did. I did leave one comment that I think might have gotten me banned, but I thought it was pretty funny. So I don't no regrets. No regrets. Yeah. Oh, if you criticize anybody, well, I can't help that. That's kind of what I do. So yeah, I said something about no, I didn't. Yeah, I have no idea. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and type out these levels, guys. And Manny, if you wanna if you wanna turn us into the Hulk with your gamma, that was good. Gabagoo.
Just went, bouncing back and forth due to the decline we're seeing. I mean, yesterday's decline on the S&P, I don't think there's much to say besides the fall. Remember some of the top heavyweights on SPY are tech. So a headline of Tesla's down 12%. Will send every 401k fund selling. It's funny to say things like that because it helps us feel better about the fact that our economy is going into complete shit. But moving on. Today to me is the same as Monday. You guys, one thing I want you all to know, I'm pretty sure you all know, but I'm gonna keep reminding you because that's what you do, repetition. You gotta remember that Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays are SPX and SPY or QQQ or whatever other index exists. IWM, who even cares about that thing anymore? All have weekly expirations, right? Anytime there's a weekly expiration, we see gamma get taken out. Remember who tells the dealers to cover, right? Chart when they see all of that, basically, I would say premium go to zero, right? There's no way that those premiums are going to go back up. So market makers tend to push up, right? When Charm tells them they can buy back what they shorted, they'll push the market up because obviously they're buying back to cover. And then those positions expire, and then we get another cycle. It's what happened Monday. Monday, we got that buyback. Tuesday, we had that cycle down, and so forth. One thing I want to know, I've been seeing flow coming in for call positions around the 4,400 and 4,500 area. So 440 and 450 on SPY. Key on note of this, it can be hedges for anybody that's short, but at the same time, it's something that we got to keep in mind because nobody wants to get caught in a whipsaw of a box. Those are the worst. Those will make you cry. Don't make you feel good about yourself, and you base every decision based on that shitty trade you took because you did it wrong. So support levels, same as our beautiful child, Dr. Spy, that this guy's an animal. Any level that he gives, trust me, they're the same things that I have in my chart. He knows what he's doing. If you look at the SPY chart that I posted, I have been ranting about that chart in my YouTube. Actually, when I stopped a bit with the YouTube videos because I got super busy, you can see where the chart stopped, where I stopped talking. I have been saying since SPY went to 450 that we were gonna head back down into the lows. We were going to make a yearly low. Same thing as obviously we are on the same page pretty much. That's what the chart is saying. It's what the macro economics are saying, right? That's exactly where we're heading. Once we accept 410. 404, 405, 400, whatever you want to call it, that's literally one tick away. Obviously, not one tick away, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. But you got to remember the psychological part that 400 plays, right? So I'm not saying we're going to flush through that like butter, but we could see a test and then a bounce. BT yesterday was talking about that candle on SPY, which was that after war, sort of like the news covering move. And as much as I want to say I don't want that candle, there's a chance that those candles can happen, right? Those big old green candles. This is why you have to take profits as you head to the bottom. This is why targets are important. Because remember, you're not the upside is a bit different, right? But the downside, you gotta remember that it triggers more of warning signs than an upside move would, right? Nobody cares when the market's up. Nobody cares when the market's trading at whatever valuation that's not with what it should be. But people care if the market's falling because they're losing money. Remember, this is how this works, right? This is why the downside is fun. You make money, but you got to take that money. If not, you're just going to watch it go down. So we still have big betas reporting. I saw Google. I didn't really look at Google. The earnings, I don't even know what happened. Did they do anything good, Gary?
What earnings? Microsoft, they did their thing.
I saw a buyback. Google's doing a buyback.
I didn't see Google stuff, but Visa did okay. There's a couple of did, but Spotify is at all-time lows, or flirting with it. So Microsoft didn't. I mean, they did okay, and they bounced up because of it. But
okay, so yeah, that's still in the environment. So again, with betas reporting, they can use this as an excuse to take us and hit that new low or whatever it is. But I don't see any big rallies till FOMC. And the issue is that this FOMC, we have so many things happening, which is also that Bank of Russia default, right? And here's the thing. Every FOMC we have seen the rip off, right? And this one, yeah, maybe we can see that relief bounce, or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe, something happens with the Russian bank and it gets worse, and then next thing you know, we see an actual aggressive push down. Who knows? Whatever can happen next week, but that is the right now the spotlight is shining on that FOMC meeting on the 4th. So next week, Wednesday, I think it is. So I'm aiming to go short on SPY and really any index. Doesn't matter, they'll follow together. When we lose the low, right? I want to see that low get taken out. And I'm not talking about obviously yesterday's lows because we're pretty much there right now. I'm talking about that pre-market low caused by Google. That's 414, 413 zone, right? That dollar range. I want to see that move get taken out. There's a good chance once we move into it, our first move, we're gonna have a small bounce and then go down. But keep in mind, we can react both ways on that level. Ideally, obviously, what we want is to start pushing into that 410 level. So remember that also it's the end of the month, priority protecting what you made this month.
yes, yes.
Try to maximize your number. Because what you keep what you made is now you're going to give it up, and that's a whole month of progress wasted right there. The most important part of this week, right?
Especially.
So I'm watching Tesla's reaction at around 900.
Hey. Oh no, I'm doing that. I'm watching Tesla today too.
So I got the 900 cycle even my grandma's watching that reaction. Also valid 907, 910. Why 907, 910? Because this is a 20-day cloud, right? You guys
I'll send a screenshot later, but my 20 days out is around 906, 907. So I'm gonna watch that.
Said 907 through 910. You guys know Tesla likes to impulse, so maybe we get an impulse into that 910. Whatever happens, that's how my watch list is. For Nvidia, I'm also watching 188 through 190 rejections. It's pretty easy to like notice it. It's the same day, the 20 day. Also, our fibs, the 0.38 is at 188.59, and then our 0.50 is at 190.75. So it's again a pretty straightforward rejection. If we reject that zone, then we're gonna just head down into that 181 low. Futures watch list. US 30 has a 15-minute bear flag into the open. Draw your little lines. You're gonna see it. It's pretty straightforward. The ideal build down is gonna be below 33,390, right? When I say US 30, I'm talking about US 30 right now. I'm only gonna say the last three numbers. So if we lose that 33,390, right, we're gonna push down into that 180, which is again 33,180. And then once we confirm that, then we're gonna push into that 32,875. If we break above that 820 level, that 33,820, then this can send us into 33,920 and then 34,146, which is that big weekly level that we have seen rejecting a lot. But the issue is that 820 is also a weekly level. So we got to see how we're going to react there. With gold, not interested in it. GDP is tomorrow. So it already gave a nice little wick fill this morning. That's all the gold likes to give sometimes. I think it's just been staggering waiting for GDP, so it's next leg down. I'm still super bearish on gold, and I think gold is going to go into a bear market. This inflation crap to me is transitory. This is not going to end pretty, not soon, but it's going to end. It's already like overplayed. Amazon, I actually have Amazon charted as well. I would give it 28.25 through 28.30 rejection because that's also your 50% fib. If you reject that zone, then yeah, you're most likely going to start heading really aggressive. Also, remember Amazon, how it trades, right? Let's make sure that Amazon has the room down, and also our indices are moving in the favor that we're looking to trade, right? That's the main part right now. We're gonna remember at the open, we're gonna see some gap fills. We need to continue the gap fills. This is not bounce and go. We gotta continue the gap fill. That's the main part of today. All right, that's good with me with my morning rant. Now, what Astro said, you gotta watch the cues if you're trading Amazon. Now, if you guys didn't understand any analysis that I just said, just let me know. I can break it down for you guys. So you watching Tesla today again? Yeah. I keep seeing on my Twitter some kid that's trading and he claims he's making like 5, 3, 5, $10 million a day. I'm just gonna say it outright, without trying to sound like a dick. This is not the volume environment for that size. I can name you a couple of multi-million-dollar traders that cannot put that size because they get spotted on the tape and they get wrecked. So, be careful with who you're following. A lot of people, I think so. I think that's him. I just saw it on my Twitter. But be careful who you're following. A lot of people are analysts, but they just suck at trading. Or they don't have money to trade. Yeah, Astro, you think you can hide that much size easily on futures? Especially on a regulated broker? Uh-uh. It's different unregulated, but on a regulated broker, you can't hide that much size so easily. Who's messaging me? Go to Degenerates. Bill Huang, he got arrested this morning. it's hard to hide so much size on the tape. Like you'll get spotted. Always, Wheezy. Always. When you're unsure, you gotta wait out the first 30. I'm degenerate. I see how price action is moving sometimes, and I'm able to, you know, predict. I would say, though I hate saying that, but it's I inverse it and I have a stop loss. Like with US 30, sometimes when it opens, it starts ripping up, but it's ripping into a resistance. So I just short it, and then it dies, and I'm happy. Is it? You know, one time, Garrett, I averaged down so much on US 30 that it ticked like a couple points, and I was like, "Damn, dude, I'm up a lot." And then I was like, "Holy shit, my free margin." Yeah, crazy. I'm doing.
Okay, so real quick, uh, I just want to make this really clear that I don't see any catalyst for the same movement that we got yesterday. Um, the move that we got on Tesla, like and I'm not saying like obviously there's the rejection play there. There is the potential for more downside, but Astro just said it. With so many stocks slamming into support, it is inevitable that you're going to get some indecision candles in the first maybe 15 minutes, 30 minute, like Manny said, 30-minute candles. So being patient today, especially if you saw what Tesla did yesterday, wipe that from your mind.
Yeah,
That will not happen for another 100 years. No, I'm just kidding. But it will be a minute, before we see, unless Elon tweets out, funding secured or something stupid like that. You know, I can't see the same price action unless that momentum from yesterday still carries into today. But if you're looking at supply and demand, or if you're just looking at my chart right here, I gave you guys the levels of 862, 861, and 850 even. 850 even is pretty damn big. Yesterday we slammed into, and I didn't think it was possible, but I had a couple of different downside targets. I just didn't again. I didn't think that Tesla would make it that far, and that was right around the 875 and 890 mark. Um, and those are going to be levels that I'm going to be watching today. Is yesterday's key levels, and we took a look at that setup on the 5 minute, and it is in this kind of crazy looking descending. Actually, I don't actually see these descending megaphones very often, but that's Bill Horn got arrested. But that's
yeah,
what
dude.
I didn't.
Yeah,
When did that happen?
today. Oh,
Okay.
yesterday or today? Actually, I don't even know. I think it was today.
Damn, he's about to
It
get.
caught his ass, dude.
I have a joke right now, but I can't say
So,
it on my.
dude, like he pumped Garrett. He pumped the fund in 1 year from 1.5 billion to 35. I would have gone to Switzerland, honestly, or Costa Rica or some shit. I would not be in the US. I'll tell you that much.
I would be Boston, or wherever he's at. So real quick, guys, look at where we're at in pre-market on Tesla, and look at yesterday's build, or the 885.75. That's exactly where we're at pre-market. The top of that zone is 894 and 898. If we do break up and hit 898, that will be a break and downtrend. And I think that if we have decent volume, we could see, like Manny is talking about. I see 905, Manny. I don't know how you feel about that. I see 905.
Yeah, yeah. I said it. I said
Oh, you said
905. Yeah.
I stepped
No,
ahead.
it's look, the 20-day cloud is literally 906 through 908.
Oh,
Like,
that's okay, cool. So yeah, I as soon as we break that downtrend, then I might take it to the upside. But yeah, we'll see what we get today. So I wonder if we sit in range in anticipation for a larger amount of earnings going into today, with definitely a. I would say a sizable amount of notable names. So, lastly, you guys know the deal. Watching Baba to the up or the downside. Upside 86.30. Looking for a retest of the pivot point at 89 or below S1. That's 82.85. And I'm looking for a drop down into the $79 level. So that's it. Let's see. Oh, can't hear.
The one thing with Tesla, I see
Sorry.
the odds of a relief. Like I get it. I know they're possible, but we have to remember there's always gonna be traders that missed out on the previous day. There's always gonna be somebody
Always.
holding the offer. Always. All we need is that guy or that person or that many people to hold the offer at our level that we're watching. That's when we get our trade. We take our trade from point A to point B. If at point B, when we take our profits, the shit reverses and goes to the moon,
Doesn't matter,
right?
right?
You
You
gotta
gotta
remember
remember
when
when
you
you
bear
bear
rejection,
rejection,
first
first
things
things
first.
first.
If
If we're watching 907, Tesla impulses to 910, once 907 gets reclaimed, that's when you go short. That's how you pay rejection. Your stop loss is if you make it high. Everybody with me so far? Same thing as the pounds, it's just the opposite. No, don't do that, right? Come on, Blake.
Hopefully you guys on YouTube should be able to hear me now. Sorry about that. I do have the AA put, yes. But considering pre-market action right now, I was talking about it. Be careful. There could be a retest of 666.50. I'm gonna hang on to it, but once we get above that 69 mark, we're gonna be looking. Go ahead and cutting that and hanging on to the long. 75 will be the target. And I wonder if we use today to cycle out of tech or something like that and see some momentum somewhere else. So best long-term company period. I think Nicola's the best company long term.
Oh, you said Nicola?
I was just joking.
I was gonna say,
Ali Cola. Look at Hunt couldn't even last 2 days without making fun of me. I'm sorry. um That's hilarious. Guys, obviously, side, we got Visa. If you are watching Visa today, and I'll keep it up here on the watch list, but it's up against a, super duper key level. Where is it at? Let's go to the hourly, I guess. So if you guys see here, a ton of consolidation that happens around this level. You can see the head and shoulders type energy set up there. You break above that, you build on top of it, and then you move from there. So this is also your 200-day moving average on your hourly time frame. So watch for a pullback and possible bounce at around 213. 70 for Visa. If you lose that level, then you're likely to see 210. It could be a play to the downside, but I'm curious to see how Visa sets up. So maybe bobble with
Visa
them.
had a good, what was it? Visa, you're looking at it down?
I did swing some contracts for earnings, but they were everything that I swung was really cheap. And I mean, I'm looking at it up too. We might see financials like, MasterCard, Visa, perhaps we see that sector wake up a little bit today too. So might be Visas. I work.
Gold looks interesting below 1891. It could wick all the way to 1886. Could.
Yes. Okay, let me make this yes. Everything that I swung, if you do not want it to go to zero, You gotta cut it. It's not the price action, it's the IV. The IV is too much. It's you're gonna get whacked. So yeah, I see Tesla building, but remember opening up with the bigger the gap, or well, I mean if it's 2%, I don't know what it is right now, but I don't know if
Over 2%, yeah.
is it is okay.
Yeah.
You might see up first, but pay attention to the volume. Look at yesterday's volume, which you're not going to see the same, I don't think, but you could see comparable volume. So keep an eye on the volume and consistency of that. So let's see. Oh, we got 2 minutes here, everybody. Have your entries, your exits, stop losses. Have a plan. If you made a ton of money yesterday, you know the deal. Just consider closing your month out strong and using those tendies, whatever, if you're wiring them out or if you're leaving them in there, using them to continue to build your gains going into. Yeah, don't trade. There you go. I want to tell you what to do, but
You're sure to share to go. Oh, there it is. Alright. Only you could prevent a hedge fund from rising.
Facebook, man, that gap fill sure seems tempting, but I'm not. My heart.
Alright, guys, morning bell coming up.
No, the no plays on Facebook for me because of the IV. Okay, Tesla retest. Bob was,
See how it reacts to that.
yeah. Visa's absolutely sending it to the upside. Not hold, it hasn't held yet, but this is a key level here. This is 221.50. Next level for Visa is 223. Um, nice volume here for Visa. Watch the Tesla bounce at 890.50. If it does, it's a few cents away. Bob is building? What the fuck? Don't give up yesterday's gains. That's right.
Tesla's is finding an offer at 900. So let's see. I want to see it go for that impulse above.
That body is having a hard time breaking above that 898 level that I was talking about. Baba doesn't. Oh, there's Tesla.
There it is. Let's see how we react against the cloud at 907.
I think we might see 918. I might take a call here. Oh, weird. This is weird. Wonder if I should hit looking at the 950s again.
Let's move on. Well, the impulse fell right at the New York Stock Exchange open, and then now it's heading down. Really nice move. Very technical.
All right, I'm filling one 950 here, Manny. Or not one, but I'm getting into the 950s here. I'm in a 950 call for this week on Tesla. Visa rejected 221.35. Don't short me, Manny.
Don't worry. Don't show me that. It's giving that 20-day rejection. Let's see.
Yeah.
But if it builds, then yeah.
Yeah. I'm waiting for 903. 903 stop right now. 5-minute candles, 1 minute and 23 seconds left. So we might see this candle close this way. That's fine.
What are you in here?
I'm in a Tesla 950 for this week. So yeah.
And then
I'm scalping this though, so
Thank you, sure.
you said you'll take me short.
No, you.
Oh. Watch out, there's a lot of gap fills here.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting for that level close to 320 before I go in.
Real quick, the volume on this last 3-minute candle for Tesla is higher than all of the volume on Tesla yesterday. 960. Whee!
that's off because it just wait.
Show me the money, Tesla. I think it hits 925 now that I'm looking at it, but and looking at the volume. 5 seconds left in this 5-minute candle here. Again, 903. I'd be okay with a retest there, but I don't want it to go any lower. All right, 5-minute candle, do your stuff.
Thank you, sure. I'm well.
Hopefully that was high volume. I didn't see.
And the dollar's still ripping. Set it down already.
Yo, Tesla, move. I hate this is why I don't scalp. Hands are all sweaty. Heart's racing. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I'm still green. I'm up the 50. Oh, just one more push and we're Gucci. Oh, new 3-minute candle. There it is. And then the pivot's right here. 917.50. Blow past it. Blow past it. There's 916. There's 916. 28%, 29% on Tesla here. That's yeah, if you bought that contract, that's $250 on those contracts per contract. So there it is. All right, I don't like how it's slowing down. I'm trimming. Trimming now. All right, I just trimmed out. Trimming more exposure now. Just because I'm in.
3 on my people.
Hey, why'd you do that? Oh no. No, not you. Sorry. I think we might see a little pullback here on Tesla. I don't know why it's struggling with this 917. Baba just blew past my entry, guys. I missed that one. I'm a little bummed out. It's yeah, might still have some juice in it to get to 89, but if you caught it, I was preoccupied. Baba, did you get anybody catch Baba? Mom's spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Sorry, I was waiting for a meeting. Yeah, I know. Answers. There's a deep. What'd you say?
No, it's in the dollar.
That new video watch list is coming into fruition now. But the queues are like
Sneak, calm down, buddy.
I'm saying it's a rejection.
Look at that. We're in the opposite positions. There's good comment. Ah, let's go. Get it, Tesla. That's 917. I'm trimming them one more. I'm trimming them more. Sorry, Sneak. Struggling though with this pivot point. I don't blame you. I just I just trimmed out on that wick up, dude. Let's go. I have like maybe 15%. Pfizer sell off? What about mRNA?
I think it's dead.
Yeah, but it's not moving. It's not moving at all.
Something.
You're gonna get a vaccine you don't want, buddy. It's that vaccine that comes with the window. Yeah, right. That was did anybody else in take Tesla with us or t with me? I know that wasn't again wasn't yesterday, but that was fun. That was still a good trade right there. Yeah, that was still a good scalp. Um no, I was scared too. I played it up and now I'm down. Wait, what happened? How did you get a late fill? Oh, you took the oh, you're holding the call from yesterday? Oh my gosh. I know. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh,
Right,
ooh.
queue.
Yo, any Baba players? Did anybody take Baba? That was a great that was I'm a little salty right now. I have to admit. A little FOMO action right now, but it's literally $1 away from my price target that I gave, so and I'm not listen, yesterday I tried to like emphasize this. Yesterday was one of those days that will literally scar you and like it will cause you to hold now when like you see that weakness it's obvious and so me trimming out at that is me acknowledging like my my real plan like what I'm actually looking to accomplish yesterday it just happened to be uh again it had a catalyst and it had seven freaking support bounces so it was a high probability play but that $100 drop on Tesla um that yeah, and then that happened like after the split. That was normal after the split for a while. And then, that was only because it was selling off. So, if you're in Tesla, remember my 903, you've got 903 and then you've got 905. So watch 905 for a bounce on Tesla. It will bounce.
Break that bear flag, bro. Like, what are you waiting for?
Look at the volume on Tesla too. So
Bro, boy, take a crap.
pull back, low volume.
So I would fight this algorithm straight up in a pay-per-view.
Mayonnaise.
Straight up. There's gold, by the way. Took that shit long enough.
Did anybody take oh, you made 230% on Visa? Let's go.
Alright, gold. TP hit on gold. That was beautiful. Jeez.
Nice.
What was that? I think that was a whole minute. Yeah, that was a minute candle to finish the move. That
Yo,
was beautiful. So
yo,
okay.
Tesla is bounced right off of 907. It's holding. That's a bull flag. I think it might have that pivot in store now. Let's see. It's still building. How's the volume? Volume's low. Um, again, we've had that first move up, right, was on extremely high volume. So
That was an easy minor. Well, congrats. Maybe we took that. It was fun, but when you sit there with your position for like 15 minutes and then 1 minute candle gives you the move.
go,
And he did it not Rutherford.
go. Anybody have Tesla? I think we go and hit this 922.29.
Goes.
Don't go against the grain, guys. Okay. So now, while it moves up, what are people doing? They're buying your contracts. So if you have heavy positions, you can trim in. This is strength, right? And that is securing profits. That is making sure that if we do experience a rejection again, that we don't lose our gains. Because at the end of the day, that is the most important thing, right? We can't always catch the perfect top. We're not always going to catch the perfect bottom. So we make sure that we do what we can in between. Come on, Tesla, please. Just one more. Just one more, man. Please, man.
Really crazy build on the Hughes and Spire.
Yeah, Visa's doing well. Tesla is got decent volume here on that bounce, but sellers are taking a stand at 917, man. I tell you what, 918.50. 16 seconds left in this 5-minute candle. What do you think of this doji? You like 5-minute doji reversals, right?
No, pin bars.
Pin bars, that's right. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
That was building.
I don't like that. I don't like.
Burger.
I don't like it. I do not like that close on Tesla. No, no, no. Come on. Do it. Do it. I just want to get out of this position. Come on, Elon Musk. Muskini. You should start a bikini line. Muskinis. People would buy it, dude. It doesn't get. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he sells. Exactly. Look at that. I just made him $1 million.
My Lord Gold is still going.
Is it that big or something?
Dumpy, dude. That was it.
Just one more tick, man. Come on, Tesla. Dude, it's literally just hovering. Watch, it's going to go give that 9-day moving average a hard retest and shake some options out. That's right. I've secured some sweet gains here. But it would.
Did you pull gamma this morning or
Yeah, 40.
negative?
Yeah, of course. And I said that today was, weekly expiration or obviously SPX 500. So good chance that they prop the market up to.
The Visa YOLO makes you want to call it a day. Sweet. I mean, you could be perspiring, losing ounces of water on Tesla right now. Because I am I'm not even in the lot. I'm just being impatient right now. Oh man, Microsoft. Okay. That's a nice build. Yeah, so this is one of my key levels, is 985. But what?
You see that in video?
No.
I haven't seen it.
Visa! Visa!
Woo! So I literally the first thing that came to my mind was what are the odds that financials are going to carry the S&P up?
You know what? I just thought financials might send it though today, so that was my only thoughts.
Feels moving. Alrighty. Or death.
All right, I'm about to go ahead and close this last contract here on Tesla. It's just moving like pond water.
Not regular water.
No, more like puddle water. I'm gonna stay away from Microsoft at 285. I'll let it build. I feel like you hit that at 10 and then you stop. All right, come on. Listen, I think that they're gonna pop this thing up, and then sink it. 1 minute and 16 seconds left in this 5 minute candle, and it's losing all of its volume. So again, if you are green on the entry, this is starting to lose its high probability. It's just not looking great. It doesn't look good to short. It just doesn't look good to hold. And don't get that twisted. Just because you cut a call doesn't mean you take a put. Because yes, maybe if you use incredible size, you can make money from 211 to 211 911 to 203 from that, not for that 9 day moving average bounce. But if you don't have any time behind your contracts, it's gonna hurt. So. Oof. Do we have any flow coming in right now?
I'm scared for a long one.
Yeah, no, right. Netflix 190 put for 5/6/22 just came out.
Hey guys, watch Nut X.
What?
NUTS.
It's a weird figure.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's very ridiculous.
I know it's special that.
I
That's enough.
Oh my god, no, man.
We did just get a large MasterCard sweep, 617 370 strike.
Healthcare facility.
All right, it's
Yeah, I know. I'm watching it for a second. The sympathy rally restaurant. Because it's holding up really, really well. And I think it's also got short neutrals.
Twitter $50 put just came in. 429 Twitter. Why people are shorting Twitter?
Oh, everything's really nice. Spy's gonna go into that 422.75, 423.
Target
First 30, you're gonna go into that 32.60.
Microsoft 290 put 5/20/2022 just came in. Shit.
Yo, Tug C.
Oh no. Tesla. Oh no, you're fine. Tesla's pulling back here.
Be back in profit yesterday. Be back and make a few pounds for this. What were your names? Tug C. Nut X.
No, wow.
Not real. To me, it's not real.
These are not real companies.
I know I'm so stupid. This is not a dream. They're not. I kind of went through 1099.
Yeah, she's like, you've been trading Nut X and Tug C. What was that? All right, Nut X is ripping.
Ouch. All right, I might cut those last ones to red now. I'm still green on the entire trade, but that's the weakness. I expect a bounce here though. There's 903 like I was talking about.
All right, so everything's green except communication services and energy. So expect potentially Facebook to start going back saying, "Oh, it already did. There it is."
I think with Tesla might bounce here.
Club's leading the rally. Did anybody get into NetX with me?
Base. Wow, yeah, more put flow. Nvidia $200 strike 429 just came in.
Guys, if you're in NetX, you're green. Manage your risk. Oh, X spot is on the move today. I can trade that thing in for. Oh no, it's barely done the volume. Okay.
By the way, Baba hit my target on the money, 89.55. If anybody took that.
Sushi. It's good, bro.
Yo, what the fuck?
Wow. Mac.
Or Tesla, dude.
Yeah.
Look what Mark posted.
CDS on this December 10th report active now.
It's struggling down too, though.
Starting.
Technology would actually operate.
The volume is rising on the cells. It's got to bounce.
Off impulse.
900 bounce. If you break 900, that's it. You can go.
What?
No.
No. The X file is because X file is an actual ticker. So I thought you were saying you actually running with Tug C and that. No. And you're only there actually is
36 about 5
as well.
All right, bounce 900. Or we do a dump.
So for Tesla, that here's what happened with Tesla. That pre-market build of 906, which was also the 20-day, this drove in breakout buyers. That's why you had that impulse up.
Yep.
But again, Tesla was always going to have an offer somewhere. There's always an offer sitting somewhere. And that's what you saw with it. But at the same time, it's true what you said. It's taking its time going down.
Yep. If it's gonna bounce, I'm thinking it bounces here. But we'll see what happens. I'm almost in time. I have one. I'm just waiting to see what we do. I've made a good bit though. On this play, so there we did bounce off of 900. Got all of those we got the 9-day, 20-day, and 50-day moving averages on the 5, all at 899.75 and 900.
Garrett, on the hourly, let me get something up there in your chart.
Coming out.
Where is the 50? Yeah. What price point is it on? You use that?
Yeah, hold on. It's at 331.84. It's really high.
He said that no one wants to meddle. Russia's response will be quickly.
Would I be early?
He said that if someone messes with Ukraine, like they meddle, like he's gonna respond back.
We've been saying that for months.
He's just mad that his name is like Vladimir. No offense to anyone named Vladimir. Just have down. Sorry, bro.
Did that for even. Could you imagine?
That would be weird, right?
Yeah, that's like having a piece of the environment.
I don't know. Tesla's. Yo, why is my broker lagging so hard right now? Yeah, and I can't tell if it's my internet or which it shouldn't be because I'm the only thing using the internet in my house right now. Well, it should be. Unless I got some ghost Wi-Fi. Some gin. They're technologically advanced. Tesla. I said it. Sorry, it hasn't happened all the way, but still, bounce.
Oh yeah, that's the baseball play.
Dude, mRNA looks like it's gonna dump. In mRNA below 144, or actually 143.28. I say that thing goes back down to 139. Look at Tesla building back up, Manny, off that $900 level. By the way, Alcola is at $70. If anybody hasn't cut your put or whatever, so
Guys, watch. I'm in light 450. 34.
ITP.
No, bro. Nice. Nice. All right, I'm up ITP.
Wow, dude. Brokerage, stop. Dude, it is legitimate. Like, I can't click on things. I can't scroll through the option chain. Well, it's too damn bad. Well, that's too damn bad.
Yeah, I already know for it to us.
I can go somewhere else, buddy. You're not welcome.
Come on. Load. Sorry, guys. I'm getting frustrated. Load.
This is not like
Do I not like people?
I just wouldn't believe me when I say I got a refund. That's so hard.
I've never gotten them to refund me anything.
No, dude, I went hard after bro.
It's bouncing. We.
You know,
Oh, you told me.
the best execution, in my opinion, for our was the one. I legit found for
I have to train on, I'm trading on my phone right now. Isn't it good? Oh, is it gonna charge me for this? Remember when I traded for a week without knowing about the charge for, so it was every charge. I got charged $10 a trade. It was a yeah, it actually affected, like, I was like, my mental, I was like, dude, I can't be dealing with. Yeah. If anybody has a runner on Tesla, you can cut it if you want. So Tesla below 890 though has got that fat gap to 877. There's some cheddar there.
Oh, bro, I can't live without this morning call, man. I can't. But I know my day is not right if I'm not like people.
Yeah, seriously. Love you too.
hey guys, if you're on ITP, make sure you trim. It's showing some weakness.
Makes is popping. The same UX30 is gonna break this godforsaken bird flag and give a freaking trade already.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if you started that top, which had no real reason, because it should have moved into the 650s, that would have been a nice reject, but like there's no way I would have showed it there. And that makes sense, BT. Just makes some sense.
The volume was low. That was the only thing, but that's it. Dude, I wonder if Tesla dumps, dude. That's a mean reversal. And if we can, dude, if we can clear that gap, it's building though. No, go look at yesterday. Yeah, go. It has enough. It has enough volume. Oh, dude.
No 80 on Tesla is going to move 860. The only issue with Tesla is that 850, which is a support if you market and zoom out of the daily.
Oh, this gap is the gap is enough for me, dude.
Man, you know what this was?
I had to grab a foot.
Forward.
And then yeah, you gotta kill that short. That's why that volume was so high, and that fight was so long because they were fighting buyers up at the top, killing the uptrend. Make sure it doesn't squeeze.
On that 190 rejection on the video.
Just lose 890 Tesla and flush 877.
I hate it much.
I cut my runner and just flipped the script. So I said that last night. Oh, yeah, good job, dude. I didn't see that. You need to start DMing me, dude.
Raleigh called the top and said, re-event today.
On the market, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful, dude. Bro, Brody slaps the entire stock market.
He does. Yeah, he claps. He's been crushing it. Don't bounce off 890 Tesla, you dingus.
My God, stop changing the size. 50 on everything, dude.
Anybody take mRNA?
Nothing.
No. So kind of happens kind of fast, Boxer. But I trimmed out of most of everything as that contract that I took on Tesla was starting to hit the pain level, which it's one, right? So I have that runner. I went ahead and I'm watching mRNA right now. That runner, I went ahead and I bought a put to rival it. So
Yo, if anybody. I really hope somebody, you guys get those thoughts with their profit because, dude, somebody came in and shorted the whole day. In one candle. Like literally, bro, they wiped out that entire day and went green and went red.
Jesus. Wow.
Oh, that's why.
I need coffee. I don't even drink coffee hardly anymore. This hourly candle on the Qs does not look good.
Ooh. It's a no-brainer. Yeah.
13-year-old kid.
A 17-year-old kid?
Yeah, that kid's gonna cry.
Oh no. I knew you were gonna say that.
Dude, you should have not.
That's what I was like.
Lose the 9 here on Tesla, and I think we flush, guys. This is the only spot that I can see Tesla reversing.
Anubis favored, bro?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's going on, Anubis?
Okay.
It's not even a proper query.
That's right.
As soon as we talked about cars, it triggered him. You probably just had to buy a used car. Thanks for the password. Oh, Hunt, get out of here. Hunt told me to pronunciate it. Pronunciate it. I just, you know what? Whatever.
First teacher.
He's gotta be. He's got a Tesla. There you go, Tesla. There you go. Get down there.
Shit.
Yeah. You know what though? Hear me out. All right. There's not been a lot of new social media platforms, okay? And this is the first one. Well, I mean, you got TikTok, which okay, guys, hold on. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up because Tesla's falling. Woo!
BS. And like, what a Remble? The Remble one?
I didn't get. It sounded. You're the choppy mic. You got a choppy mic. It was just choppy because it sounded like you're far away.
Go return.
mRNA put is green. Awesome. Come on, dude. This is annoying.
Really not kicked off. Oh yeah, that's right. They did get kicked off. I remember that. Yeah, we were looking at that.
I'm about to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave this put on Tesla open. I'm not even gonna take my phone.
They even shut it where the sun didn't shine.
Oh my god, man.
Good God.
I love you.
I hope there's no children listening. Children, don't listen to us. Yeah, they're getting. Hey, mom, where does the sun shine?
It's about to what I
Yeah, I'll put you right in.
Wait, you live in Seattle?
No, Austin's when Minnie said we're up in the sunshine.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, I live close enough to Seattle. I can verify this. All right. I did see the sunshine once in Seattle when I was there. I couldn't believe it. It's that northern.
Sushi roll for some.
The closer you get to Russia, darker it gets. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That little thing. I was a sick rejected. Almost 300 points right here.
Bro, I diamond handed that. I was down 40%.
Seattle's cool. Don't you dare. Seattle's cool.
I was too over leveraged and the initial short, but I covered it quickly and then I just went long, covered with 5 over strength. I did not go straight though, because I feel like I'm overtrading. Can't think of it.
I'm not the one for stop orders. Yeah. I'm still in a Tesla put right now. I have the. Yeah. Oh no. Poor DJ. DJ, come back.
I got up 40% of my inputs.
I'd go to Seattle. That's actually a cheap flight, surprisingly. Savannah's a one-way place. There's a lot of like those really cheap, like I mean, I'm not riding in like some of them, especially if it's especially if it was like a Southwest Boeing 737.
Yeah.
Or a Spirit Boeing 7. I'm sorry. I value. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever heard of a Southwest plane ever crashing. That's true. Yeah.
Whatever Boeing gets to me. Listen, we have a couple of companies sitting in storage, 737 Maxes. Oh, like triple issue, but you can get it fast, right?
Yeah. Just little fuels. Just little fuels.
Just think about it. Right now, there's people in a tin can, in a Spirit tin can, flying 1,000 miles an hour.
A yellow Spirit tin can.
A yellow Spirit.
Water in a Spirit airplane, and I was nervous for about 3 hours of flight.
I'm nervous the entire flight unless I take something to make me go to sleep, and there's I wake up and I'm like, I can't. I'm sorry. Private, dude. Private is just a luxurious, the more luxurious way to die. You're closer to the front. I'm sorry.
Charting the jet, dude.
Whatever. I would just rather drive.
They do love air buses. You're right.
Oh my god, the wheel just fell off.
Yeah, this is because throughout the whole conversation, the party is responding, so we're just letting it happen.
Yeah, if anybody took mRNA, that's at 141.83. That was money. That was a 9.
Oh, this price action had 30-minute push and then 10 a.m. reversal. This is natural. This is how the market normally moves,
So natural.
or vice versa. 30 minutes down and then reversal. This is the most normal price action I've ever seen.
I'm just small TP on mRNA. Let's go. Yuck, if you're buck. Sorry.
Go straight at the pilot.
So quick story. When I was 9, I actually used to fly alone before 9/11, like all over the country as like a 9-year-old, like a 10-year-old. Like my mom gave me a piece of paper and she would just send me on my way. That's it. Like, so like my dad lived in a different states. How old am I? Are you surprised at how old I am? I'm almost 30, dude. I'm 30. I'm 30 in like 18 days, dude. 30 years old. I can buy cigarettes soon. Am I kidding? No. I'm not saying I'm old. I was joking.
Yeah, Amazon is building perfectly. We rejected that 230 like level, that range. Actually went over to 240. So right now Amazon, when it builds below this low, which is that low from history, it's gonna move into 2700. Yeah, I'm 16. I've been 16 for like 3 years. I'm also 411. Please don't discriminate.
45 plus, you're getting old. I don't know, dude. My hip is telling me otherwise. All right. Why do I have sciatica? I'm only 29. Tesla.
Yo,
Yeah, I see that, dude. Big level 885 for Tesla here. Damn. Give me my money back. But while this is falling, it's nice. Um, but I was actually on a flight with my mom this time, and we were flying back from California, and we were stuck in a storm, like flying around or near a storm, and like the wings were like violently shaking. And I didn't really know how to cope with this situation, so like I started like freaking out. But then eventually, the freak out turned into a full blown like episode where I basically was like screaming or yelling that we were all going to die, and it's just not what you yell. It's not what you yell on a plane, like because then everyone else, like kids are crying. Like it turned it like someone threw up like behind me, and it was just. It seemed like like if you were watching it like at the end of like your whole life, like it would have been. Still now, like thinking back, it was actually hysterical. But during the moment, dude, these people. I did the same thing with my grandma's house alarm. She had like the most violent house alarm went off. And like my mom put the code in wrong and it was like "Wah, wah, wah." I was like, we're all gonna die. Like that's me right there, Sushi. That was me as a kid. And then I turn around to get hit by a car. Tesla liked that story. Tesla liked that story. What happened with Snapchat? It was at support yesterday.
The Dow's building into that target of
Ooh.
23,180 that I have. So say that.
so down three.
That's wow, get down there. Oh my god, I think I love Tesla. I think I'm falling in love. Oh my god.
Actually,
Dude, they don't check for it. It's like it. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
only thing I remember is that.
Is anybody in a Tesla short? I'm out. I'm about to close out at 67%. 67% on a Tesla short. I'm out.
After that pre-market go into that A60.
I should have held.
Should be your second entry, you know, secure some gains and then wait for that second entry.
mRNA. Yo.
Yeah, 2,700. So we're close. We're at 20 points away. 20 points is a couple of ticks for Amazon.
Alien.
I'm really guys trading Tesla. So we're gonna be trading Tesla all the time.
I just TP'd out of Tesla. I'm done. That was amazing.
Trade Tesla. You don't just trade Tesla with whatever. You gotta earn it.
Maybe sometimes. I'm sure.
Your customer was like, I am.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Oh man. Whoa, whoa. That never. Oh no.
Oh, by the way, whenever you're looking for like earnings and you see AC companies, just an FYI, no companies have ACs in stock besides Trade. Trade has everything. So long TT.
Dude. I don't even know what this.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I just realized.
It's not a problem. It's still on.
Yo, my orders. I didn't. Oh God. No, I tried to sell this Tesla order and I heard a bleep. I guess that was my call or my put filling. Because I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to go ahead. Like, I'm not gonna literally, I cannot sell this call, so I'm gonna go ahead and just buy the put. It's reversing, so I'm mega green on this put, and then I'm looking and I'm like, what the fuck? Like my P&L is not doing much, and then I realized just now as I sold the put that I still had the call, so that's an ouchie. Oh yeah. But it's bouncing right now, so I'm about to sell it. That was a good short, though, if you guys took that. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done for the day. The gym? Hot boy summer. I'm about to do cripple boy summer right now. The way I can't, dude, I can hardly walk right now. My hip hurts so bad. That sounds like it's gonna cure it. It's gonna pop through my pelvic bone. What is leg day?
You'd be surprised. The joints, because you're building muscle around the joints, so kind of the joints.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm great. I'm one of the peers. I'm all the pennies as well. Major.
Yeah, it's almost like our bodies are want us to use them, you know.
Mac, if you really need an air handler, I can don't for you. Install that for you. Right now, I hate their stuff, but it's always a friend.
Did anybody take the mRNA? By the way, that one is down at 140.72. It did hit a little bit of a low. Whatever happened to Bamba? Oh, dude, I'm down $80, so no trading risk. What'd you take?
BT is still in the down. I know you are, but it's being
What?
Catch you on the flip side. Love you guys.
What did you take, man? Yeah, and let me just tell you right now, I want you to go back and screenshot that message that you just sent and like post it somewhere and don't ever talk about yourself like that again, dude. Because I can just promise you one thing, that is if you're the person calling you stupid, that's the person that you need to have you need to believe that you're going to accomplish what you want to do and that you have the intelligence and the whatever it is that you need to be or need to do in order to accomplish your goals. But as far as talking out loud or put you're not stupid. I can tell you I literally just did I have a contract. My runner that was going to be down maybe 40 or $60 is down $612. That's stupid, right? But at the end of the day, I'm okay. I shorted it. I'm going to. I know that I'm going to continue to always try to do the right thing and be conscientious of my decisions. Trying to have that like third person awareness. Reflecting on the decisions that I made for that day. But one thing that it will not allow you to never, ever get better at this craft or probably any other thing that I've ever experienced is being the one person that's calling yourself or your biggest hater. And downing yourself. So you're not stupid. And if you did make a big mistake, I blew so many. Like people ask me all the times, how many $500 accounts did you blow?
oh my god.
Like I can't even like probably like I would say like the accounts that I took to 10,000, like that's the number that I think about when I blow, maybe 7 times, 8 times. But $500 account that I blew, I lost count. $80, $100 accounts that I blew all the time. And
Small accounts that I have total, I did this math about it, but I think I'm like 15 grand in small accounts. But obviously the accounts I have grown offsets the process to add up to that much. Like I said, you wouldn't talk to your friend like that. You get me? When your friend is talking to you for advice, you wouldn't be like, "No, bro, you're being stupid." You're gonna talk nice to him. Be nice to yourself.
yep. And also that stops you from learning. So as soon as you say I'm stupid, you've just now defined yourself as stupid, and you're more than likely not going to want to learn. You are not stupid. You're an intelligent individual who's going to, as long as you feel that you can and have the wherewithal to do so, you're going to be successful. So listen, but you're doing it right now too. Like you're saying you never learn. You got to if you say, I know it's kind of like hard to like spit out of my mouth right now, but like if you say I am going to do this thing. What Oh my god, he's on YouTube, isn't he? Tell him to go to YouTube immediately and go rewind back about 3 minutes because we just were talking to him. But you know get on. No. Yeah. So, and this is going on to anybody else. Like, I don't think that there's anything truly exceptional. So did I. So did I, Turtlicious. Straight up. So did I. Yeah, we all do. We all do because it's not just a technical, it's not just the books, it's not just the numbers. It is a person, it's you, it's the person running it. It's the person learning it. That's the thing that you have to, and that's why I tell people all the time. Manny will tell you this. Anybody who's participated this in any degree, it does require some amount of personal change and dedication. And you can't do anything if you don't believe in yourself. Period. You know. So self talk's big stuff. Obviously, you can tell we care about that. You're out for the day. All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You all as well. I love everybody. You all. Very much.
It's not fair to Atlas. The whole market puts on Snap. Trading in the Zone. I wonder if he's read that. Tag him in that if you guys don't mind. Tell him we have that audio, that book. All right, you know what, guys? I gotta go ahead. Tesla might be good. It bounced, and I gotta actually have to. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. What in the hell is going on here? You cannot place access code. Please check your open orders. I already have an open order. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe you're gonna see more downside there. Go look at that 5 minute. That's it. Anybody in anything at the moment? Oof. Snapchat. If the queues are falling, yes. And most of the rest of this gap on Tesla is about to get filled. One runner on Tesla just in pain. There. Okay. Zoom puts, Microsoft, Neo put, T put. Well, everything's falling, so I don't really have to do much other than yeah, I could just tell. If you're in AA, guys, it rejected 70.50. If you're still holding your hedge, maybe grab next week's if we lose 66.50. So JD put, okay. All right. Are we not holding weeklies, are we? I can always say that it's actually kind of interesting that especially going back to the beginning when my life was I was going through something rough or had something going on. I could see it on my P&L. I could see it on a chart because it was affecting me. It was affecting my decision making, and that just tells you how much emotions come into play here. Um, Alex, what's going on? What's the? Yeah, yeah, really. I mean, that's the thing is if and it's a hard concept. If you're in Tesla here, you can add for a final push if you're in weeklies for that seven for that gap fill. You're pretty much guaranteed to this gap fill here. Um, oh, good. All right. Well, that was a good fuck. Damn, Snapchat low of day, $27. Below $27, my target would be 26.42. Yeah, Wheezy. We got a long ways to drop. The market is dumping. Anybody else in mRNA? Look at my favorite BA. Sold BA Baba 72%. Nice. Oh yeah, I I got banned off TikTok if you're watching on YouTube for just a little while. Be careful today. Don't get whiplash. All right, it is 10:30 on the dot, or no, it's 10:34, so it's a little bit after 10. So 10 a.m. reversals are a real thing. But with that, guys, I am gonna go ahead and call it a day. Around 10 o'clock, I'm always trimming out of size so that things don't reverse on me. mRNA was a good put. That hit my target of 139.36. If I'm not mistaken, did it? Yeah, 139.75 actually. So that was a good downside play. We saw Tesla to the upside for a quick scalp. We saw a lot of weakness there. And we ended up cutting the runner. Well, I actually made the mistake and I did not. I do think Tesla gets a gap fill. I think that as long as you stay below 898, you could chop for the rest of the day. You could retest 902. The goal here Thursdays or Wednesdays is going to be to shake out some of these options too. But I do think very much so that the rest of that gap gets filled. So yes. If you're in weeklies, everything is harder today. If you're in next week's, maybe not so much. But these are premium killing candles right now. So runners can end up, like I said, I ended up making that mistake too. I'm actually a little salty right now that it's reversing like it is. Damn. Because I just cut that mishapped call. But anyway, Microsoft gap fill? Yeah, I think so. Not today. Let's see where we're at. I'll tell you what, you stay below 285 and let's say anywhere below 298, yes. And that's a good short. So, all right. Well, power hour can be if you missed out on this morning, all right. Hopefully you guys had a good day. I know a couple of you guys had a rough one. we'll talk more about that kind of stuff this weekend, because I think that this is definitely probably one of the more important subjects when it comes to trading, and I think it's one that is not talked about enough. So we can talk to Manny and Atlas about maybe going into something like that. But if you haven't read Trading in the Zone, we have it for free in the Discord, in the books, alongside some other gyms. But otherwise, keep your chin up if you had a rough one. And then if you had a good day, enjoy your day, and prepare for tomorrow. So, but I will see you guys. There it is. Um, I will see you guys a little bit later. If nothing happens, guys, if we do chop in range, I may just signal into the chat. And give you guys, yeah, trading in the zone. I mean, if you guys want, maybe I hold a mark. Maybe we read it together. I know that seems kind of silly, but like maybe we read it and go over it each part. Maybe we do that like a chapter a week or something, or a chapter, 3 or 4 times a week. A book, yeah, we'll do I mean, shit, a book club in this type of, because a lot of the things that he talks about we can go further in depth. And really, really elaborate on. And when we do elaborate on it, we allow more access points for resonation, or allowing for more people to resonate with that information and convey it to people who, yeah, may not end up getting it the first go around. So yeah, let me take that little picture right there, and see, maybe that might be something I can do on YouTube and TikTok, where we go and read Spotify, let Spotify read us some stuff, and yeah, go from there. Sounds fun. Cool. Well, I'll post something about it, and we'll take a little poll. I tend to thrive in teaching conditions where I have a curriculum, but also material to talk about, which you guys usually provide me. But that's a book I could definitely elaborate greatly on. If you guys are in Snapchat, you're at $27. %90 of new traders lose all their money if weeklies if they are cheap. All right, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon. Turtlicious, you need to DM me if you're listening. Yeah, he just got with us. He's been following us for a while. I don't know if you're listening to us right now, man, but I'm glad you're in here. I know you've only been in here for maybe like a week, but if you're listening, slow down, stop it, and use this as an opportunity to start with knowledge. You've already accumulated knowledge, so yeah. And then, I mean, yeah, we'll talk about that more. That's his stuff to talk about. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys shortly. Peace.